There's two major signs you're about to become a profitable trader. No, not that one. This one. You see, becoming a profitable trader is actually quite easy. It's not difficult if you do the right thing, if you understand a couple of basic concepts in the market. And I'm going to talk to you about the two things that'll show you that you're actually about to actually burst through. You're just about to give up when you're about to walk away from it, and then suddenly you sort of get that aha moment and you figure out you're actually a profitable trader. I've been doing this for 33 years, guys. Not my first rodeo. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rob, and for those of you who do know me, I'm still Rob. It's Coffee with Rob. We're having some coffee, and let's get started. Let's talk about those two things that are going to make you, or you're going to make you realize that you're just about to break through. You're just about to understand you're becoming profitable. The first one is when understood, when you've realized for the first time that actually it's not the squiggly lines that are making you money, that it's a strategy. When you get that aha moment that, hey, wait a minute, my profitability has got nothing to do with the win rate. My win rate, those win rates. Gotta love those win rates. You realize that the market's a 50-50. You've figured it out. You're like, wait a minute. Doesn't matter what system I use, it's always the same. It's me that's got to make the money, not the system. The system's just there to give me that high probability trade. And you've now realized that, hang on, I've gone through all the systems. I've had hundreds of systems in my day. I've tried them all. I've used them all. Effectively, every single one of them is the same. They all make a profit. Some genius has backtested every single system. And you can't make monies off the squiggly lines because it's your psychology that makes all the difference. So it's that breakthrough, that aha moment when you see the squiggly lines are not what make you money. That when you look at the pro traders and you realize that they're not even worried about the squiggly lines, they sit in meetings and discuss what they're going to buy, and they create liquidity or they look for liquidity. They realize that, hang on a minute, this is not like waiting for a candle to go somewhere and buying and then it's just going to make me money. You realize that that course that you paid for was actually a total waste of money, a total waste of time. Because what you really needed to do was get your mind around the psychology of trading. I'm going to give you the strategy that I use at the end of this video so that you can use it as well. Guys, don't forget that trading is risky. Trading is inherently risky. And if you don't like risk, you probably shouldn't be trading. And if you don't like losing money, you probably shouldn't be trading. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe. And hey, join the members area so that you can get a trade of the day every day and a few other perks and goodies and contact and stuff like that within, and become part of the A team, become part of the club. We trade together. We do all these things, and we have the live shows on Tuesday and Thursday. So now that you've got that aha moment, and now that you've realized that actually trading is kind of insanely risky, you need to be careful about how you trade, and that the markets can go either way. You see, the market can go two ways. It can go up or it can go down. There's only two ways the market can go. It doesn't really go sideways. It goes up and it goes down. Decide for yourself whether you want to buy or whether you want to sell on any given chart. The trouble is, the beginners think that the charts are going to make them the money. And this is what you've broken through. Realized that the charts are not making you the money. You've realized that it's you and the way you approach the markets that's making the money. So you've got past that first obstacle. Realize now that, okay, I need the charts. They are a high probability trade. They are going to help me to choose my trade this way or that way, but they're really not going to make me profitable. All they're going to do is help me feel better about every single trade that I take, because that's all it does. It just makes you feel better. It's like drawing a line in the sand, saying if you're on that side, then you get money, and if you're on this side, you're done. So I'm going to go and step on that side. It's going to make me feel better. When I don't get the money, then I'll feel kind of bad. I'll think, oh, well, that was a bit, I was expecting to get money there and I didn't. Shock and awe, because it's 50-50. There's no real guarantee to get money. You go and stand on that side of the line. There's no guarantee the markets are going to go up when you take a trade because the green candle was above 4. There's no guarantee that your market's going to go up 20-day moving average cross the 50-day moving average. There's no guarantee the markets are going to go up because Fibonacci reached 61.8, whatever, the golden area. You see, you've gotten past this. That this is just a high probability. And then the second aha moment strikes you. That is, what? To make money in the markets, I need a business plan. In the markets, I need to understand how I'm going to approach this. I need to understand how I'm going to make that money in the markets. And I need to have a procedure as to what's going to happen. And that procedure is what I always give you guys at the end of the video, the strategy, the business plan. Would you start a factory in any street without a business plan? Would you start a retail store? Let's say you wanted to open a supermarket. So you've decided already what type of store you want to open. So that's part of a business plan. Your business plan's already started. I'm going to open a supermarket, not a toy shop, not a car dealership, a supermarket. So now you know that your business is going to be a supermarket. You know this. But now, what kind of supermarket? Am I going to franchise it? Or is it just going to be mine under my name? Or am I going to have a big supermarket? Or am I going to have a small super cafe type supermarket? What type of supermarket am I going to have? What type of food am I going to sell? Quality or cheap? These are all questions you're going to ask yourself. And one of the biggest questions you're going to ask yourself is, how much money do I need to start that supermarket? How much money am I going to require to get that supermarket started? And this is one of the big problems in the market. There's so many traders out there try to start trading with no capital, with no money whatsoever. And as I've said in all my videos, guys, I was totally against funded markets for years and years and years. Until recently, until this year, I looked at it and saw so many of you guys don't have the capital to get started, get into a market. And then I realized that they're actually providing a bit of a service to the beginners that want to get into the market and maybe don't have enough dosh to do it. It just gives you that head start where you can trade with larger amounts of money for a couple of $100. You can get into the market, get some profit share, get your profits out as soon as possible and make some money. And a lot of traders got involved in funded trading for that reason and that reason alone. And as you saw in the previous comments where they said, but a trader should only trade on a demo account and that you shouldn't sell them a funded account. I'm not selling you anything, guys. I'm telling you guys, you can choose. You can decide for yourself. If you do want a funded account that allows you to trade freely, there are links in my description for you there to go and get them. Do you want to go and get it? That's up to you, not up to me. Do you have the cash just to start your trading career? Do you have the capital? And if you do you want to risk it immediately? Do you want to throw it all down immediately and take that risk when you've just done a course, when you've just done a demo, and you come into the real world and you throw $100,000 down? I can tell you guys right now that there is a strong possibility that you're going to lose it, because most traders lose. And there was a guy the other day that commented, don't listen to that guy, his figures are wrong. And that's what you want to believe. Traders all want to believe this. They all want to believe that I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, then you're right. And all those other people that are telling you you're going to make millions in the market overnight are also right. That trading is not a business. It's just so easy. You're just going to get into trading. You're just going to start clicking buttons and follow a course and follow a system. And you're just going to make money and it's coming out of your ears. That's what you're saying to me. Because if I'm wrong, then that's the situation. And I'm pretty sure that none of you watching this video can turn around to me and say, I'm making an absolute fortune trading and I'm just watching this video for entertainment. I don't need to watch videos on YouTube to figure out a little bit more about trading because I know it all. I've got it all taped. I'm sorted here. Guys, I've been doing this for a long time, since before the Egyptian pyramids were built. And I can tell you this, all the way through till this day, there's no way that I can call the market. I can't tell you what's going to happen next. I don't have a predictive capability. All I have is a lot of experience trading the markets. And until this day, I haven't been able to beat the market, affect the market. Nobody can. I have a saying, and it's called time in the market. Time in the market allows you to do well in the market. Timing the market is near impossible, but we do it. We do it to try and make a profit. And I have managed to find a strategy that helps me to make that profit in the markets. And you can't do it without that strategy, because you cannot time the market on squiggly lines, guys. No matter what system you got out there, they all work or don't work, whichever way. You can't take squiggly lines and time the market with it. A squiggly line is effectively, human beings are creatures of habit. So what happened in the past will in all likelihood happen in the future. And that's what you're basing your trade on. And that's what you're basing your profitability on that, on the hopes that what we did in the past will happen again in the future. That's the unfortunate thing about trading. We all believe that that's what's going to happen. We all believe that that's how it's going to play out. Guess what? It doesn't play out that way. It never does. The strategy is simple. Pick a risk, and I pick 1% of my account. I always risk 1% of my account, and I manage my risk. And I say, if I have a $100,000 account, I'm risking 1% on that every single trade. You can risk 0.5%. You can risk 2%. It's up to you. Just 1% is my round figure. So on a $100,000 account, that would be $1,000 every single trade. If I lost 10 trades in a row, I would lose $10,000, which is 10% of my entire account. Worst case scenario. We started trading, 10% was a stop loss on every trade, but then we didn't have leverage trading. We were trading with one-to-one money. Now you've picked a risk management procedure, part of your business plan. Your business plan is now risk the same every single trade. And the reason we do this is so that we can make more on our wins and lose less on our losses. Now we can manage the amounts that we're winning against the amounts that we're losing. Because if we change the loss amount, then we're defeating the object of our business plan. Because the trades that have the smaller loss will win, and the trades with the bigger loss will lose. And that's just how it goes without fail. So now you risk the same on every single trade. But how do you do that? How do you work out that $1,000 risk? Well, what you do is you pick a trade and you say, on that trade, I want my stop loss over there. And then you work out how many lots, how many pips, how many pairs, whatever the case, it will take to make up that $1,000 back to your cost. Now you've got the size of your trade. Take the trade based on the size of that trade on that $1,000 stop loss. But you want to make sure that your reward is more than your risk, or the same. At least one-to-one or above. One-to-one makes you a break-even trader, and anything above that makes you a winning trader. But there's no point in targeting a $50 profit for a $1,000 risk. You're wasting everyone's time. You've got to target more than $1,000 in profit. And if it can't reach that, if the trade doesn't have the possibility to make that, it's a poor risk to reward trade. Don't take the trade. Don't do it. Leave it behind. Don't trade it. Simple as that. Then all you've got to do is manage your trade. It's really easy if you consider it. It's not rocket science, not difficult. The aha moment, the second aha moment, is when you realize that the money is made in a business plan, that the money is made in a business plan, that you're going to lose more than you win. That if you become a good loser, and that the money is made in a strategy. If you've understood this, and if you've gotten through these 2 points, then you are all the way there. You're already on your way to winning. If you've realized, if you've understood that you're going to lose trades, you're halfway there. You're already becoming profitable. You're already going to make money because you've already understood that you need to make more on your wins, lose less on your losses. All the best, guys. I hope that your trading career goes extremely well. If you've understood those items, if you've understood that the market's 50-50, you're already there. You're already really close to being extremely profitable trader. All you need is a bit of practice, a bit of time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch my last videos. Have a good one. Cheers, ciao, and bye.